The fly fishing cast is essential for anyone who wishes to call themselves a fly fisherman. When properly utilized, it can be used to deliver a fly to a fish with pinpoint accuracy. It has three main phases: the back cast, the forward cast, and the follow-through. It is important to note that the first two steps can be repeated as many times as desired before the follow-through occurs. This is called false casting and can be used to estimate distance and to dry a fly. The main joints that are utilized are the wrist, elbow, and shoulder of the casting arm. The other arm can be used if the fisherman so chooses. However, it will not perform much motion. It holds the line still and acts as sort of a pulley with the other hand in order to increase acceleration of the line backwards. There's a mixture of both in the videos in order to demonstrate this. Here you can see the full casting motion as it goes back and forth. Starting with the back cast, wrist extension coupled with shoulder horizontal abduction and axial rotation are the main motions of the arm. At the end of the back cast, the body stops in order to allow for time for the line to go behind the fisherman. As you can see on the back cast there, the hand follows a roughly linear path straight back, and again it follows the same path coming straight forward, which allows for proper loading of the rod in order to deliver that fly as far as possible. In addition to this, the angle of the elbow, along with the angle of the glenohumeral joint with the trunk, remain roughly similar, with internal and external rotation being the major movement components of the arm. After the back cast is done, the forward cast is initiated. Internal rotation and horizontal adduction of the shoulder occur in order to bring the line back forward, and the wrist flexes slightly in order to provide more power to the end of the cast. At the end, the fisherman waits for the line to fully extend out in front. Then the fisherman relaxes the arms and allows all of the line to fall onto the water. Here you can see that line is laying out in front. It comes forward and is allowed to lay down before the fisherman sets it down. The path of the hand back and forth should be a relatively straight line in order to load the rod as best as possible. The hand should accelerate backwards in order to achieve maximum velocity, and an abrupt stop allows for it to fully lay out. The major muscle groups that are used in this motion in the upper body are the pectoralis major, the deltoid, the biceps and triceps brachii, the wrist extensors and flexors, the rotator cuff, along with the rhomboids. There's no major movement in the lower body, and the legs are acting really as a base with no major segmental movement. If the fly fisherman was to take one foot off the ground while casting, this could be problematic due to the fact that most fly fishing is done from the middle of a stream, and thus the water could send them off balance and cause injury from a fall. Common injuries are just overuse injuries. They include tendonitis, chondromalacia, and impingement injuries. Rotator cuff strengthening can help to prevent injuries and provide an overall better fly fishing experience.